Hello and welcome to Eccentric Gaming. Now today what we're going to be doing a part 2 of my Need for Speed Fast and Furious builds. Now last time that was actually my highest video on my channel. It's got like 150,000 views at the minute as we speak. Now there's two cars that got requested. One was the Mona Lisa, as you all know, is a Nissan Silvia. And the other one was the blue Paul Walker Nissan Skyline. So you remember in the later Fast and Furious, he went to the impound lot and picked loads of Skylines and he said he wants that one. And he got the blue one out and he modified it just a little bit, just like soft, subtle modifications to it, and that is the Skyline that he built. The GT86 is just the car that I've been using just to grind out, so we're not going to touch that. What we're going to build the Mona Lisa and Paul Walker's later Skyline, as we already have built the Too Fast Too Furious Skyline. So what we're going to do, we're going to hop into Mona Lisa now. And I think the first thing we really need to do is download the wrap. So let's download the wraps right now and see. Obviously, the top one is the Mona Lisa. There we go. Right. There we go. The Vertex kit. Now, this is really the closest you're going to get to the Need for Speed Fast and Furious in this game, because there isn't all the bumper options that you can pick. So let's have a quick slide around the car. I actually have got a picture open next to me right now that I am looking at. So this is really as close as you're going to get. The rear bumper doesn't really look anything like it, but unfortunately that is the way it's going to have to roll, and we're going to call this vehicle the Mona. Obviously it has to be. Change the frame. We just want something subtle there, just the Need for Speed frame, just something subtle. Obviously we did have the big exhaust that we can't change, but luckily that is what they had in game. Go up to there. Now they had a large style spoiler. Now that is really the one that kind of looks like it. None of the others have got the silver that stands to the spoiler. The trunk lid, it didn't really look any different. There wasn't anything. I'm gonna remove the badge. Right, let's have a flip around. Now the wheels, this is where it gets tricky because there's so many rims in Need for Speed. So let's slowly pick through them. That is kind of the style. That's very close to the style that they had, so their working motions. Too much dish. Ooh. Ooh. Too many spokes, too many spokes. Too many spokes again. No, so we're going to go for the work emotions. Was it? No, it wasn't them. Them ones. There we go. There we go. Apply to all rims. So that is kind of the colour. It was a deep dark grey. We're going to leave the Nissan calipers. We'll go to the front to change the rim up to works. Then again, primary paint. There we go. And then make them nice and large there. And I don't think they had any modified wing mirrors on it. Let's have a. Oh, they did. They had gaiters on. So, unfortunately, we can't get them in. We can't get them in the Need for Speed. But they did have in Fast and Furious. Let's have a quick look at the bonnet. The bonnet was just like that, like it is there. And then obviously, eventually, they did take the engine out of this and put it into the. Oh, they did a GT350, had it on? Oh, we want not just a bit of rake, make the wheels a bit fatter. They didn't have much camber on in the wheels. It was very slight camber, but the rear had a bit of camber as well. It wasn't in your face camber as you may think. It was just more of a subtle camber. So that is the Mona Lisa. We're not going to put any power modifications into it because obviously we don't know what the power gains they had, but we can do, if you do request, we can obviously put this in there. And we might take this drifting as well in another video, but I thought today we're just going to build them and show you how you can make them yourselves in Need for Speed. So this is the first one. This is the Mona Lisa. Now I love this car in Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift. It was absolutely insane, and then he absolutely destroyed it. So now we're going to hop into the Skyline and try and make the Paul Walker Skyline version 2. There we go. So I've got a picture up again, and by the looks of it, he had a Nismo front bumper on with the Let's just have a... It was that one. The Z-Tune bumper. There we go. And... So, it was no split. It was just the stock splitter. The bonnet, we had this one on. From what I can see, they didn't have them flared arches on. So let's go for the wheels. Now, they were a BBS, I believe, style wheel. See, they didn't have any dish on them. They weren't a dishy wheel. Like that, written. Sort of like that. Them. There are our wheels. Let's just hold that up. There are our wheels. Boom. Obviously, big tyres. It is slightly worn down. The primary paint again was like a light grey, a very, very light grey. So like that really. Side skirts had a little bit of a kicker. Yep, that's it. And again, I'm changing the brakes. Again, getting the wheels, go across to raise. Get them. Edit the size, edit the colour. And just do one down. There we go. Now, going to the rear of the car, had a huge exhaust, like it should do. We're gonna change the plate again to Paul. That's just standard, industry standard. See if we can find a cool one for him. Not Rocket Bunny, obviously, because it's not. The rear bumper. I believe it was this one with the slight kick downs. Now the spoiler. The spoiler, I believe, was the slightly larger one, but I don't know if you can get that on this game, unfortunately, so we will have to stick with that one. Everything else just stuck the same. Now, here, I actually know how much power this made, because someone bought it, and it made 550 brake horsepower, so we're just going to lower it a little bit. It wasn't super low, it was kind of like a, I can still drive this low. So, air intake, that's just obvious. Where's the turbos? We need to swap the turbos here. The one that gives the most horses. There we go. Right. Intake. So we're breaching up to that 550 mark. So there we go. 552 brake horsepower, and he had no stickers all over it. It was just a plain Jane blue car. Now this is the Paul Walker version 2 of the Nissan Skyline, where he gets all the cars out the impound. I absolutely love this. I am torn whether I like this more than the Too Fast Too Furious one. I just think this is nice, subtle, and it just flies under the radar, apart from the fact it is a GTR, so it can't really fly under the radar. But it just looks nice, and it is very, very subtle. I absolutely love that. So that's what we've got time for today, guys, in 8 Cents of Gaming. I'm thinking about doing a TJ Hunt lineup of cars, maybe. So we can do the RX-7, the GT86, the Supra, and then debate on what that other car could be. It could be 350Z, so debate on that. Comment below whether you did enjoy this video, whether you want any more cars from the Fast and Furious franchise, maybe. By Battlenet Gaming, please like, comment, and shortly hit that subscribe.